What's up, everybody? Welcome back. You are tuned in to Rockafellaz Radio. Excuse me. Thank you for all those that are returning. We've been gone for quite some time, and now we begin this wonderful, fantastic journey into season number 5, episode number 1. Once again, I want to thank everybody that are tuning in and that's been following the show, since I kicked it off a long time ago. Broadcasting live on Instagram. I appreciate those of you that are tuning into Instagram, or however you're able to watch it now live, of course, on Instagram, because that's where I'm logged in at. But for those of you that continue supporting the show and going back and listening to the previous episodes, and of course, I would not be able to continue doing this without the motivation, of course, of the supporters, but my wonderful first half of the co-host team, Mr. Dante Harris.
What's going on? I'm so glad to be back,
man. I'm glad you're back. It was actually your initiation kind of kicked it off, because I had been talking to you like, hey, we need to get this going. We ain't done it in a while since what, the summer?
Yeah, we did that summertime special episode. Yeah, summer conversation, and everybody's just been so busy. You've been busy. I know Naya's been busy. Unfortunately, she's not here with us today. Once again, she's alive and breathing well. When I say she, unfortunately, people think, "Oh my God, what happened?" Definitely breathing well. She breathing enough. She cussed me the fuck out.
But see, I didn't. When I told her that we were going to do, I told her. She said she was just like, "It would have been nice if you gave me an advance notice." And I'm like, "Well, actually, Felicia, what had happened was I didn't know. I was like, well, me and Dante was talking on the phone. He was like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Well, and I thought you was going to say something like next week.
Oh, that's why she cussed me out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You threw me under the bus.
I didn't really throw you under the bus. I kind of may have pushed you in front of it.
Just a little bit.
And then pulled you back.
As the bus was slowing.
As the bus was slowing down. Like, you got nicked. And I tried to catch it too. I tried to tell like hold on, wait. It was not planned. It was like a same day thing, and I was like, sure, yeah, let's do it. Right. Let's do it. So, she was a little. I could tell she was frustrated in the text, even though it wasn't a voice memo. I could tell by the response.
If you could have been a fly on the wall,
but at least she called you.
She like, motherfucker. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Let's hang up this call and try again.
She went off on you like that?
Oh, she went off.
Naya.
Yeah.
We love you, baby girl. You're here within spirit.
I don't know how I feel right now. I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow.
Your feelings hurt.
I'm still a little.
You look crushed.
Yeah, still a little sore from that cursing out.
Well, I'm anxious for her to come back, because I know she's got a lot to catch up with us on things. We're gonna wait for you, Naya, to come back, so you
gonna have a very special episode dedicated just to
her,
Naya Monet.
That's it, and she can't be mad at us. Be thinking we gonna be picking on her.
Right.
she always be like, y'all always fucking with me.
You been gone a long time.
I'm just saying, we tell everything
right
that's going on. And I like a Christmas present, be like, what the fuck?
Right?
When did this happen?
And she's so secretive. Just make moves. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. You make moves and don't tell anybody.
But most women are like that anyway.
Yeah, but her moves is real secretive. I ain't gonna tell her business.
She gonna fuck you up. She gonna fuck you up.
I ain't gonna tell her business. I'm just saying, I turn around and her moves would be like, wow.
Man, you lucky it's not that way for her to call in. Cause she would have dialed that number and had the conversation with you live on air. But here we are. For those of you that's tuning in, this is our open mic number 10. Again, this is season 5, episode 1, Rockafellaz Radio. We welcome everybody back for joining us. Any episode that you missed, and haven't had a chance to listen to, I definitely suggest y'all go back and listen to it. Even if you go far as back as the beginning, or just go back to the last season, which is season 4. You can check it out on Apple Podcasts. You can check it out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Wherever you listen to your podcast at, you should be able to access Rockafellaz Radio and check out some of the interesting topics and conversations that we've had on our previous episodes. But today is open mic. Those of you who have never been on here with us before, open mic is just that. Like, we talk about whatever. There's no specific topic. Is there something that you want us to talk about? In your Instagram, I can read the comments, drop something in there, ask a question. You know, we're pretty open. And I mean, like, open as far as we'll ask questions. Not open like a lot of you loose bottoms out there. We're not that open. But yeah, so, you know, feel free to drop a question if there's something you want to talk about. Doesn't matter if it's relationships, friendships. Maybe you need some suggestion or advice on something you're dealing with a friend. Maybe one of your homies is sleeping with your ex, or maybe it happens. Dante, we've been hosting this show for quite some time, and I've heard some of your stories. I remember them. I know you've been down that road before.
Down what road?
Oh, you know what's so funny? I was about to start singing a fucking part from Wicked. Have you seen the movie Wicked yet?
Now you jumping subject. Hold on. I'm trying to remember if I slept with a homie's ex. Hold on.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Okay, because I'm really in my head.
And
like,
you said, hold on, wait a minute. Can you jump a subject? Fuck Wicked. You just accused me of that.
I'm like, have I done that?
No, but have you? Well, I mean, while we on it, you ever had a friend? And this for y'all too that are tuned in. Have you ever had a friend or somebody that you consider that you were cool with? You know, that y'all was cool. Like, sleep with someone that you used to talk to.
No, I don't think so. And if they was a friend, they ain't a friend no more.
Okay, you know, enough said. So wait, so if it was a friend and they slept with an ex of yours, that's a no-no, right?
Yeah, because I can't. Like, if I'm no longer with that person, that means that I wanted the individual out of my life. Right. And if you're my friend and now you're dating this person, at some point you're gonna bring them around. And it's not that I'm hating that you're with them. It's just that I didn't want this person in my life anymore. And so
that's them bringing them back in your life.
Exactly.
Because you're cool with that person still.
Exactly.
So it's not the fact that they're doing this with they're like dating the person you dated. It's the fact that they're bringing that person back around.
Exactly.
So you're cool with them dating them?
So my
even if they don't bring them around, does that sit well with you?
No, because like what? Like, I'm not one to stand in the way of love. I always said this. Yeah, I'm gonna be bothered, but if you actually genuinely fell in love with this person, I mean, it's over billions of people on this planet.
It's awkward as fuck though. I'm kind of like you. Don't bring this shit around me. Like, I'm not. It wouldn't be me hating on you because of the simple fact I chose not to be with that person, so I'm fine from a distance. Matter of fact, I don't even want to know that it exists. Exactly. Like, I don't want to know that y'all are together. Call me weird. Call me, you know, some people say, oh, well, you just, what's the word? Those like, you, maybe you need closure or you hold on to, fuck you. I'm not holding on to shit. You can hold on to these nuts. Let me tell you, I'm not holding on to anything. I'm just saying, like, I don't need to know that you and this person, because sometimes people will be like real ornery and ignorant and they'll bring that shit to your attention, you know, or they'll find some way to like a I got you type moment, right? Like, oh yeah, I saw your ex the other day. Yeah, bitch, I bet you did.
Exactly.
You know,
so what?
Okay, you throwing this shit in my face. Okay, y'all. Okay. Then that causes me to look at that person differently. You know what I'm saying? Because now when I see you, it's just like, you with that motherfucker, right?
Exactly.
And I just, and then it's a habit. Sometimes people will discuss things that they're doing or what they're dealing with. Oh yeah, we went to the thing the other day. I don't give a fuck. Like, don't come around me talking about you and my ex. I don't care. Like, that's fine. I'm happy for y'all. Like, I wish you the best. But if we're gonna salvage this friendship, we're gonna keep this friendship going. I'm gonna need you to keep your personal life that has to deal with my ex out of my life, because we're not together for a reason, and that could be an ex that I don't even deal with, like, because I'm friends with mostly all my exes, well, close with them except for maybe one. Okay, I'm not gonna say their name. Yeah, I was, but I was. Wait,
No, I'm just kidding.
Now that I think about it, no. There's I actually have two the exes that I don't really talk too much anymore. See, I wish Naya was here.
She would have said some names.
I know she would have. She would have said a name.
Oh, okay.
And then went to the whole story, and it would have been a whole shebang,
Oh, yeah. She
before we move on,
right?
We have our cocktail for this episode. It's got a little bit of tequila, some Tanqueray. We got some strawberry lemonade with cranberry juice, a little splash of cranberry juice in it. So, this is going to help us survive the next hour or two.
It's very refreshing.
Oh, sex in the sidewalk. No, actually, because we did sex on the sidewalk before. And this is sex in the garage.
Not the garage.
Yeah, the garage.
This is very refreshing, though.
You like the cup? I kind of moved away from. I moved away from those red cups. I'm feeling a little bougie with these. It's not a glass, I still believe in recycling and all that good shit. So we got the aluminum cup here.
And these are infinitely recyclable.
Infinitely recyclable. You can get these at Target.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you clean them, wash them, put them in the cabinet. I'm missing some. I think some motherfuckers, when they was drinking, they figured like, oh, it's my to-go. No, it's not a to-go cup.
Because it's in the shape of the red cup. Maybe they thought.
Like, no, I don't know how. It's not red. People know people know you grab a red cup with a drink, you taking that motherfucker with you, right? But you grab one of these, it makes you think, like, I don't think I'm supposed to take this. I think I'm supposed to leave this cup here. Like, yeah, put it back.
Well, when you're intoxicated.
Well, let me help you ungravel it then. Give me my motherfucking cup.
I've been intoxicated and walked out with a whole 55-inch TV and a sound bar. I thought it was mine.
Wait, how did you do that?
I'm just playing.
What the fuck?
When you intoxicated, shit happens.
Wait, you go in somebody's crib and you're drunk and you just start unhooking shit, and they let you do it.
Yeah, I thought I brought this. I didn't bring this.
Hooking wires and shit. I was standing like, man, what the fuck?
I thought this was a party favor. I thought everybody had one.
Party. You see these motherfuckers with any fucking.
I seen Petey go out the back door with another 55. I thought I was able to take one,
bro. Put my shit back where you found it, bro. Like, no, fuck that.
This ain't a garage sale. Oh shit.
Callie Charles said the nigga still gonna take it. That be the truth though, for real. Like, people will still take shit even though they know it doesn't belong to them. It's so fucking funny and fucked up. I'm not gonna point out nobody's name. So let me tell y'all a little quick story that happened to me. It's funny. So this model had been not where I'm staying now. They came to where I was staying when I was living up north in Chicago in Lakeview, and they did a scene or whatever, right? Mm. So, not Lakeview, when I was in Bronzeville, and I remember a watch that was given to me as a gift. I think it was a Fossil watch. The motherfucker was nice. It was silver. It had one of those like bands that you see on those the Apple watches, the metallic, and the face was clear. So you could see through the bottom of the watch where you can see the skin, your wrist. But it had the little dash with the face of the watch. And the motherfucker was very nice, very expensive. So one day, that motherfucker magically disappeared. I could not, for the love of God, I was not able to find that watch. So I just took an L. I'm like, I don't know. I lost it. How irresponsible of me. Excuse me. So, time went by. I go to another city. And I was coming back from St. Louis, and I made a pit stop in a city on the way back to Chicago. The city's in Illinois to film this model. And I was filming them. Was I filming them with me? We were doing something. Somehow my dick got in his mouth, but I was still recording.
On accident, but on purpose.
Slipped. Well, let's just go ahead and keep recording. You know, kind of. So I sat there and I'm watching while I'm filming. I'm like, look on the wrist. I'm like, that watch looks familiar. And so while he's sitting there doing his thing, I'm like, you got a watch? No one in this motherfucker can afford it. I'm like, where'd you get that watch from? Oh, it was a gift. A gift? Somebody gave you a watch like this as a gift? Like, really? And you didn't pawn that motherfucker? Because I would have pawned it if I was, living like you living. I would have pawned that motherfucker, got me some nice things to put in my home, But I didn't, and they just, it was the thing that got me was the fact that they said that someone gave it to them and it was a gift, knowing damn well they took that motherfucker from when they was at my spot the last time when they were there.
Wow.
And it's just like, wow, you're a liar and a thief. Like, what the fuck? But you know what? You needed it more than I did.
I ain't never met no honest thief now. I'm just saying that ain't nobody ever just came out and said, yeah, motherfucker, I took it.
You ain't had nobody that mentioned it?
No, I mean, you had to question them and get to but usually when they're a thief, they're a liar too. I'm just saying.
You ever stole anything?
Yes.
And admitted that you took it?
Eventually.
Okay. Wait. What caused the eventuality?
My conscience.
Oh, you felt bad?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You got one of those.
Yeah.
That's wow.
That's why I can't be no politician.
Tell the truth, Mr. Harris.
Okay.
It said, wait, it said, because I mentioned something about this something with it. It said, and they bold, not eating your meat-up and your watch. I know, right? That shit fucked me up because I was sitting there. I wouldn't even trip on the fact I was getting my dick sucked. I'm looking at the watch, my watch on your wrist. Why? I'm like, this motherfucker got my watch on.
And they knew you were coming, so they could have took the watch off.
You mean coming?
I mean, I
didn't come. I came.
They knew that you were visiting.
Yeah, I was coming to them.
So they could have been, so obviously some screws missing or something. I'm just saying, I don't know.
It's the boldness. Maybe because I was just like super nice and I didn't say nothing. Cause it's it's not, bro. It's a very distinctive watch.
Or maybe they steal so much they forgot they stole it from you.
That's just fucked up right there.
That's possible. That's possible.
I ain't gonna put it past them, because you get some people that lie so much.
Exactly. They forget which lie they told to who.
Yep. You remember that was, you probably don't remember. There was a song like back in the day that talked about lying. Mm-hmm. Like when you tell one lie, it leads to another. And you tell two lies to cover each other.
Exactly.
And it's like you'll be disrespected. But it's like you keep lying, you forget the original lie.
Exactly.
To be able to, to keep up with. It's just like if somebody tell you something or you tell somebody something and you tell them not to say nothing to somebody, but then they go and tell somebody else. Mm-hmm. Don't tell Rock I told you because he going to be mad. But then they tell the fucking story the whole wrong. Then it ends up being a lie because you didn't tell it how I told it.
And that's why I had to fess up to my shit because I can't keep up. I'm not going to lie to you. I cannot keep up. I would rather just tell the truth. Here you go. Because I can't forget the truth.
Right.
A lie, I'm like you said, you got to tell another lie to cover up that lie and then more lies. But by the time, I'm going to forget. Mm-hmm. So I would rather just tell the truth.
And be done with it.
Yep.
And suffer the consequences.
Exactly.
If there's any. Deshaun Cole 20 says, so what was your mind on the whole time while the transaction? Well, I mean, he was sucking my dick, so I was distracted. So I was thinking about that, but my eyes were looking on the watch. So I had like two things that were going on at the same time. And I couldn't I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to be like, I'm about to beat your ass because that's my watch. And I know it's my watch. You lying, nigga. You didn't get that watch as a gift from nobody. Ain't nobody spending that kind of money on you. Not to say that you're an ugly person. Not to say you're not worth it. But ain't nobody spending that kind of money on a Fossil watch for you. They're not. Because it's so coincidental. You got it. And at the same time that I was missing it and I couldn't find it, then all of a sudden, I see you again and you got one.
Exactly.
And it don't even fit your fucking wrist, like, because you're skinny as fuck. Like, you know. Yeah, it was that shit. Afterwards, I mean, obviously I still think about it, but I'm not bothered by it. It was just something I reflect back on. It's just like now when dealing with that person. Yes, I still deal with the individual, but I watch them very closely. And they are, God bless it. So it's still a habitual liar, you know, which we actually had an episode where we talked about liars. We did. So you go check that out in season 4. It was pretty fucking deep. But I don't know, because even like one of my things, like when somebody, like I will stand on when I say something, I'm not gonna fucking lie about it. Like if I said something, I'll admit to it and be like, yeah, I said that, and sorry you took it that way.
Exactly.
But I'm not taking it back.
Exactly.
When I'm saying I apologize how you took it, that's not, I wasn't trying to say something to be mean. I was trying to say to make a point. But when a motherfucker still say, oh, you lying, I'm like, first of all, don't call me a liar, because I don't fucking lie. Like I'm one of the biggest truth tellers that there is, and I stand on it. Sipping my drink.
Right, truth sayer. You've been watching Dune.
I have seen Dune.
Okay, truth. Okay.
Have you seen Dune, the 1 and 2?
Mm-hmm. They have a show out now.
I haven't watched the series yet.
Okay, that's okay.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I've been watching.
Is it good?
I mean, it's interesting because I've never read the books.
Oh, me neither.
And I don't know the backstory, and so watching part 1 and part 2, you know, there was I did have a lot of questions in my mind, and so the series is kind of helping me to understand.
Now, where does the series take place? Is that in between 1 and 2, or is that after?
The series is a prequel
to 1,
to part 1 and part 2.
Okay,
yeah.
So it leads up to that.
So yeah, the series is leading up to the current time in part 1 and part 2.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's good to watch if you're a little confused, if you've never read the books, you don't know the history behind Dune. It's good to watch.
Dune. Wait, Dune or Doom?
Dune, Dune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dune.
So yeah, watch the series. The series is called Dune. I forgot what the fuck it's called.
So you have to look it up.
Yeah.
You now have you had a chance to see Wicked?
I have not.
Confession time. I've seen Wicked twice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. Look, let me tell you, I'm not a big fan of musicals. Like, I enjoyed the movie. Everybody loves a classic like Little Shop of Horrors, because that's kind of like a musical. But with Little Shop of Horrors, where they did actually talking in between, a lot of talking in between, versus like, and I'm not a like that kind of where you know what classifies as a musical and what doesn't. But fucking Wicked was definitely a fucking musical, but it was great. The movie was fucking great, enough for me to go see it a second time. Would I see it a third time? Probably, with somebody that's like never seen it, because it was that good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was actually a couple parts that was a little tearjerker.
Yeah, I just, for me, I'm gonna watch it once it's available on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But stuff like Wicked,
mm-hmm.
I'm not running to the theaters to see it. I'm sorry.
Why? What?
I'm not into the whole
follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, like what?
Did you watch the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Did you watch
on DVD? VHS, whenever the fuck it was.
Back then, it would have been.
Not
VHS.
Telling my age, but yeah,
it would have been VHS. So,
yeah.
So did you see? Now, I don't think I saw Oz. You remember that movie? The Wizard. Not the Wizard of Oz, but Oz. There's something about it was mostly.
Yeah, with Mila Kunis. I think it's in Mila Kunis. Yeah,
it was before the whole Dorothy thing and the.
Yeah. The girl that played Jackie on that '70s show. Yeah. I watched that.
Okay. So I did go back and watch that, but although it's not tied to the Wicked movie, in this Wicked, there's a second one to it. So this was part 1.
Oh.
Because there's going to be a part 2.
Oh.
But it's good. Because have you seen Maleficent, right?
Yes.
Okay. You saw the second Mistress of Evil or some shit like that. The second Wicked. I mean, not the second Wicked. The second Maleficent.
Did I see that? I believe I've seen every last one of them.
So, because I think, of course, like what they're doing, like they're going back and telling the backstory of all these villains.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, technically, Maleficent wasn't really a villain beforehand. She was a fairy or some shit. Queen of Fairy. Well, she wasn't a bad person.
They made her bad.
Love did it. See, love is a very dangerous thing.
Mm-hmm.
Love will bring the nastiness out of a motherfucker.
Maleficent is my spirit animal.
Really? I'm gonna go sit on the other side of the table.
Listen.
Fucking around with you, boy.
My ugly. Fuck with me, and that's what they listen. Okay, turn into a whole nother person.
Is it something you want to talk about?
No.
So what have you? I mean, you might as well, because we normally do this at the beginning, but we kind of skip through it. It's been since August, September. Like any big things that's been happening? These interesting transitions in your life.
I graduated from one program. I am now an implementation specialist.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Now,
you're always doing some shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
I also got my Master of Business Coaching or Consulting certification. So now I'm 3 times master certified.
What's the why?
So I have
why 3? What, the first one doesn't make you?
No. So it's all. So the master certification is all in different things. So I'm a master life coach, a master mindset coach, and now a master business coach as well.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. Deshaun cleared it up for me. She was the Queen of Fairies.
Oh,
McNivis, yeah. The man betrayed her when the guy that she loved, but
she got
betrayed by that. Yeah. Okay, thanks for clearing it up for me, because I was sure like I know she's a fucking fairy, but she's got the almighty going on.
We love a queen of fairies.
There's a lot of queens. There's a lot of queens.
There's a lot of fairies.
A lot of fairies too.
We love them all. We love them all.
I love a good queen and a little fairy going around sprinkling mischief and shit.
Okay.
Good
morning to my fairies only.
And they ain't talking about Fairly Odd Parents either.
Right.
Fairies floating around Chicago.
Exactly.
Trying to let me stop. Oh God.
Oh, and to finish answering your question,
yeah.
I'm also not now, but I was also enrolled. I'm still continuing to become a certified evaluator.
And what do you evaluate?
So in the field of evaluation, you can literally evaluate anything. My focus is going to be on nonprofits and their programs, because that's what most of my background has been in, and so that's what I'll focus on. But in the field of evaluation, you can evaluate your politics. You can evaluate a hospital. You can evaluate urban, the urban planning in your communities. Nice. Like you can evaluate anything. So
you get a bottom that comes into your home and they take off their pants and you like get a look at their ass and be like, I'm going to evaluate your booty right now. It's I'm sorry. It was so broad. You said you can evaluate pretty much anything.
I never thought about it that way.
When I start recruiting models, I need you to come and evaluate this penis because I'm thinking he might be okay, but you might need to take a look at it.
You're going to have to go see your doctor for that one.
Fill this card out. Is it big enough? Is it too small? You know.
I mean.
I'm going to tell you, people do that. Like, they'll sit up and they'll be like, you know, oh, well, I want to do porn, but I don't think, you know, my dick's big enough. Or I don't think my ass is fat enough. And I'm like, what? Do you have some type of industry standard book that I'm not aware of?
Wait,
because
do you get the post-sex questions
asked to me?
Yeah.
Don't ask me no questions before sex.
No, post.
Oh, after? Yes. Oh, I hate those questions.
Me too.
Like, don't ask me that shit after.
How was it?
It's awkward as fuck.
It is.
It is awkward. Like. Yes. No, I hate those questions.
Am I comparing you to my first, my last?
Look, well, let me tell you this. Did I stop midway and be like, okay, I'm good?
Exactly.
Did I bust quick and, you know?
Exactly.
Or, like I said, did I stop and just be like, you know what, I'm tired.
Okay.
Did I not get hard? You know, that will be a sign for you too. You know, it's not me, it's you. So, because I don't have problems. Look.
Did I smack you on the ass and say good game?
Good game. Let me tell y'all something. And don't always think that when you are out here and you link up, whether it be your significant other, maybe your jump off or whatever you want to call them, don't automatically assume, and I'm talking to you verse and bottoms when you getting the dick down. And y'all know we were very, very X-rated on this show. So if you can't take it or you're not the age of 18 or older, get the fuck off my live, or turn off the podcast if you listen to it, because it only gets nastier. But no, don't be so quick to assume because that particular person's not getting hard for you or not staying hard. Like, maybe you do need to ask questions, you know, to find out like if it's you. You need to make sure, like, maybe they could be tired from work, but they're just, you know, they really want to make sure they satisfy you, have sex with you, but the simple fact that their body is just drained and is not able to do what it needs to do properly. Maybe it's something that you're doing or lack they're not doing. Maybe it's your breath.
Well, damn.
Because you know the first thing I'm going to say, what's wrong with you? Why you ain't getting hard? And maybe they're just embarrassed to say what it is. It's not that they can't do it. It's just something that could be going on with them mentally or emotionally. Yeah, because a lot of times your mental, it can fuck with everything in your body and cause you not to be able to function properly. I've had times when I just wasn't feeling well, you know what I'm saying? Or I've worked maybe 12 hours and I'm just like drained. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not in the mood. Like, can we wait? Because I want to give you 110%. You know what I'm saying? But if you sit up and try to force that shit on me, and then you don't get the response you need, then you're gonna feel unattractive. You're gonna think that person's not attracted to you because you're trying to force them to do something that they're not probably mentally ready to do, or they've done something, or you done something that caused them not to get aroused. Because I've been down that road, like dealt with people like, oh my God, like, ugh. Hey, you're not ugly, you just turning me off right now. Like, I don't know what it is.
You're not ugly, but
what's Drake said, Drac Blue said, if you don't get hard for me, it's an issue, because that means I'm not the one for you. That's I disagree, because you could look at a person and be very attracted to them and turn it on.
Exactly.
But you're dealing with something that is causing, like, if your body is in a natural state. When I say natural state, you're not like on drugs, right? You're not taking like any enhancement like a Viagra or anything, you know. If there's something that you're dealing with, let's look at it from a mental, I don't say disability, a mental inhibitor, meaning like there's something that's going on in your mind, mental, something that you're dealing with personal, that's causing you not to be able to respond to like any type of sexual advances, right? That's going to cause a problem. I don't give a fuck how good you look. And if I'm dealing with some personal shit, put your clothes on, okay? We'll work this out later. I'm not in the mood, and I'm a person that's very sexually active. Well, I'm gonna say I have a very high sex drive. I'm not gonna say sexually active because I don't be sitting out here fucking and shit like that. But I have a very high sex drive, and it takes nothing for me to get turned on. But if I'm dealing with something, whether it be like school, if I'm studying for an exam and my mind is focused, or maybe I'm dealing with something with the family, or let's it could be depression, anything. I don't give a fuck how good you look. Like, give me a minute. Let's put a beat in that, and I'll come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. People always get pegged and pinned because, like, oh well, you can't get it up.
So I have a situation. I was in that situation before, right? Where I could not.
You're not. He said, well, take your personal issue out on me, so there's no excuse. No.
Wow. He can't get it up.
Right? What the fuck? Right? He's having problems. Just said he can't. If you want him to take out his frustration on you, let him work on whatever else he's dealing with, so that way he can take that out on you, and then be like later, like, bitch, didn't I fucking tell you I was dealing with some shit? Bang, bang, bang. You know, then you get all that.
It's so simple. You just hit a button and it's up.
It don't work like that, y'all. It don't.
But when I was younger, mm-hmm. I had got into a relationship. This was my first relationship with a guy. Mm-hmm. First ever relationship. First of all, let me tell you, this was probably no, it happened a couple times after that. But anyway, so we're going to focus on this time. So
you're trying to think back now a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. But yeah, so within this instance, mm-hmm. first ever guy that I was dating, not even sure I was comfortable with being out, mm-hmm. right? So I was at his house. Mm-hmm. We was in his bedroom. It was during a holiday. I think it was like Memorial Day or Labor Day or something like that. He had a house full of people downstairs, and he wanted to fuck.
While people was there?
While his family was there.
Oh, his family was there.
Yeah. I was super uncomfortable. I'm not at home, mm-hmm. right? I was most comfortable at home.
Right.
Because I know my people. Mm-hmm. But I'm at your house. So then you the first guy that I, publicly, I'm out of the closet now. You first guy I'm in a relationship with. Mm-hmm. Already nervous about that. Mm-hmm. Then you got a house full of people downstairs. I can literally hear them, like, talking and moving around and shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they finna come up here in your bedroom.
Right.
And then not two, but three, I was nervous as shit.
Right.
One,
right.
I don't know how these people feel about gay people.
Right.
I don't know if they finna come bust through your door.
And they know y'all up there alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was nervous as shit.
Right.
He wanted to fuck. I wanted to fuck too, but little man didn't want to fuck. Little man said, "I'm not coming out."
You had one of those Incredible Hulk moments.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I was like, "Come on." He's like, "No."
See, that's what I'm talking about. Situations like that. It's just like it's not, and it's different, I guess, like for bottoms, yeah. And if you're verse, it's easy for you to sit up and say, yeah, I want the dick, because like what? You ain't got much to do but one, just to make sure you clean, you done your due diligence, did your little flushing and all that stuff like that. But you not taking into consideration, I mean, first of all, you want to make sure that person on the same level as you anyway. Y'all both got to be in that mood, period, point blank. Like, if you getting ready to deal with a person, they not in that same mood where, like, y'all can sit up and kiss and y'all touching on each other and the whole vibe is right and things will start happening like instantly. But if you have to try and there's a struggle, then you need to just try to be like, okay, don't be so quick to be upset. Just try to be like, you good? And then if you were like, I mean, yeah, but I'm just take it with that and be like, all right, well, we don't have to, right? and then kind of maybe slow things down just a little bit, because that might change things if you try to make that person a little bit more comfortable, whatever it is they might be dealing with, whether it be severe or minor. If you sit and just talk to them, not so much as pressing them about what is wrong, but just having a conversation with them, that'll probably open them up to being able to be like, oh, this person actually gives a shit. Even if it is just going to be a little fuck thing, but they still give a shit about, whatever it is that's bothering me. That's a turn on to me, dealing with a motherfucker that shows some type of concern about how I'm feeling. Nobody likes a senseless motherfucker. At least I don't. What's his name? Who is that? Drake Blue. He don't give a shit. You could be going through fucking life trauma. He's like, I'm ready for the dick anyway.
Exactly.
Let's work it out. We'll figure it out at the end. Like, no. But yeah, don't ask me no post questions. Like, yeah, did you enjoy it? Then I'll be like, motherfucking liar. I've had better.
Right. I've literally had. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Was it better than your ex? Was it better than?
It's a corny ass conversation.
What? Hold on. Why are we asking that shit?
Yeah. No. No. You can. You know what? You can ask me when you leave and text me and ask me something like, "Did you have a good time?" I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed you.
Exactly.
But don't fucking when we get done, you roll over or some shit and be like, "How was it?" The fuck.
Right, because anytime I call AT&T and they ask me, can they give me a post survey? I say, hell no. Click 5 for no. No, motherfucker. Shit, I just want my service and I want to go.
So y'all have been forewarned. Right? If you ever had the opportunity or chance, whether it be, somebody you with, because they may not be telling you the truth, that they don't like that shit. Now, if they get quiet when you ask, this is why. Because they do not like fucking post questions. Do not ask post questions. And some of y'all that don't know what post is, it's after the fact, right? Pre is before. Post is after. I don't really like pre questions.
Okay. How do you like it?
Do you like to talk? Don't ask me fucking questions of what I like to do. Just let shit happen.
Right. Let's go with the vibe. Let's go with the
You
flow.
should have gave me a fucking questionnaire before you came here and let me answer by email. Then you would have had all your fucking questions answered. But they go down a fucking list. Because even then when people sit up and ask me, I'll answer it just to try to be nice. So what do you like doing? What are you into? No, okay, I'm going to ask you, what do you like doing? What are you into? And then when you start naming the shit, oh, well, damn. Because I break them off quick. Because they'll sit be like, oh, I want to eat that ass. Look, motherfucker, let me explain something to you. That's a fucking no-no. Not happen. No, you cannot. No, you won't. Don't ask me again. You ask me again, I'm going to probably block you and you'll never talk to me again. Like, it's like, I don't give a fuck what you saw on fucking Snap. I don't give a fuck what you saw on X. I don't give a fuck what you saw in a porno video. Not that you saw it happening to me, and even if you did, it was a long fucking time ago, and I'm talking about getting my ass ate. I do not, and I repeat with 2 solid dark bold underlines, do not capitalize, circle with a red pen and highlight it in yellow. Do not enjoy getting my ass ate. It does nothing for me. Nothing. You want to see a fast reaction of a dick going down? Try that shit with me. You second on my balls and go anywhere near my asshole. Talk about shriveled, boy. That motherfucker will probably disappear. Like, where'd it go?
Am I not turtly enough to get into the turtle club?
Turtle club. Fucking dick will pull that. And I'm not even. I'm fucking cut. That motherfucker will go uncircumcised. It was shit fucking. No, I do not like it. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. I do not like it in the butt. Don't eat my ass when we fuck. Do not like it. I do not. I know we had a conversation about it before. I think we had a special guest on the show.
Yeah, a couple times.
They talked about, there's videos of straight guys getting their ass. That's them. That maybe fucking they're curious. I see it a lot too. I see a lot of videos with, straight guys getting their ass ate. I see it with tops getting their ass ate. But that's not me. Like I don't go around telling you, oh, I saw another bottom take 2 dicks. You should be able to take 2 dicks. Like I don't like brand people with because of something I saw somebody else doing. Everybody has their like types. You can't get mad at a motherfucker that don't like doing it.
Exactly.
Niggas getting their feelings for them.
And it's the same thing. It's an erogenous zone. So some people find the shit enjoyable, some don't. Just like some people don't like their nipples sucked on.
It does nothing for me.
You don't like the nipples either?
I'm not saying I don't like it.
It does nothing.
If it does something for you, go and knock yourself out. You can suck and lick on my nipples all you want to, but it doesn't like do nothing for me.
I've been with people where it didn't do anything, and they just kind of shocked the shit out of me because I'm just like, I'm looking for that reaction. Like,
oh yeah, I've done it to people. And they be like, "Whoa," they go crazy,
right? Oh, wow. And that's what I be looking for, that reaction. Let me know I'm doing something because that excites me.
Not me.
So, and I've been with people where it's just like they gave no reaction, and I'm just like,
I'm giving you all corpse. I'm giving your ass the Walking Dead. You gonna sit there, man?
And I just be like,
I'm like,
okay, I guess I'll stop this.
Let me pat your head a little bit, make you feel like you're doing something. There. You're really enjoying yourself right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you pat their head, they got the hit. This ain't doing shit. This motherfucker's patting my head. God, let me stop this shit. Let me move on to another area, see if he likes that.
Yeah. You gotta search. Sometimes maybe take your hand and move it to those places first. If you get a positive reaction, then that's a spot.
That's what I do.
Yeah. See? I know these things. These things. Like sometimes you gotta kind of feel, and sometimes the way that you touch somebody and the way that the body reacts, like not the side of the waist, not like near the underarm, but like that little area, like right between the side, between the like your waist and the underarm area, is like that little area, especially if they're super sensitive, or the middle of the back. Cause like I'll do that sometimes. I'll just kind of rub my fingers down the middle of the back, and then you start twitching and scrum like, found it, spot. Let me play with that a little bit.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, a warm, moist tongue anywhere on my body. I didn't give y'all too much information. God damn.
Not you sitting there got the shivers and shakes.
Just thinking about it.
Y'all can see it. Boy.
I had a flashback. Hold on.
Because you remember, like, back in the day, people used to ask, like, what's your spot?
I never understood. Bitch, look for it.
I'm going to find that motherfucker. I like to play fucking treasure. Look, fucking, where's Waldo? I'll find it. Don't tell me. I'll figure it out.
Same.
I got the tongue work. I know what I'm doing. Just be still.
And if anything, I'm finding some new places you never knew existed.
They're like, oh shit!
Wait a minute! Behind the kneecap, nigga.
But like, oh, what the fuck is you doing?
Right.
Drable said, I'm versed, but I only bottom if it's not too big, but not too small either. Drake, for a person that's, all about pressing somebody when they can't get hard, you're pretty picky. Not too big, not too small either. See, you would be the type of person that you would get a big dick given to you, and you would probably get pounded the hardest just because. Yeah. Just because you're that type of person. You like the aggressiveness. Like, I'm sitting up going through some shit. You still want to fuck. Didn't I just tell you I got fired? And you still want to have sex? You should be comforting me.
He might not. He might like that.
He did. That's what he was saying. He was just like, "Oh, you do take out your frustration on me."
Oh yeah, he like to be choked,
slapped around and
what's his name? Draco.
Punch in the face. Drake Blue.
Drake, you like to be choked?
What's a virgin's fantasy? How is that you and you a virgin?
Huh?
I mean, that's his That's his handle. It says a virgin's. Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry, misread. He's a virgin's fantasy. But he said that he swear that's him. Like he gets choked and all that stuff like that.
He's a virgin's fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know it took me a minute too. Like a virgin's. So explain your handle to me, because I be seeing a lot of people's names and shit. Where you come up with this shit at? I need to know, what does that mean? What is a virgin's fantasy? Because I don't remember being a virgin. Wait, do I? Well, oh,
wait.
I was a virgin for a little bit.
Virgin to a male or virgin to a female?
I don't know.
Yeah, or is it just? I don't know.
I can't see the picture because the AVI thing is like tiny, so I can't see what's on there.
I think a virgin gonna like anybody who is willing to take their virginity. Yeah.
Or unless they're looking for that special. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. What virgin is looking for a special someone? They just want to get fucked or fuck, You said what? You was my fantasy then? You was my fantasy? Did you type that right? If you were my fantasy, then I have to have seen you and had a fantasy about you. You see what I'm saying? You're telling me that, who is this? Babylon.ro. I don't know. The AVI looks kind of. I can't see the whole thing. Looks like a naked body. Yeah, I bet you was kidding. I had to have me thinking for a minute. I'm like, wait, what? What are we talking about again? But yeah, we talked about it before. I just don't remember when I lost my virginity. Honestly. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm pretty sure I was like 16 or 17.
I remember mine.
Tell us. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it. Here you go.
Nah, she's not worth the credit.
It was a girl?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When did you lose your virginity to a guy? Let me clear it up because I don't want people to think that you're some magnificent bottom.
Oh,
Were you? Not were you?
So I guess technically I lost my virginity when I was 15, right, to a girl. All right. And then I first had sex with a guy when I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. 16.
Yeah. So a year later, one after the other.
This is. Was this clothes off or clothes on? Like y'all actually had sex, you and this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actual penetration.
Did you penetrate him?
Up the Duke chute.
No. I'm not gonna even ask.
Yes, I penetrated him.
Okay. Was there an oil change or everything was good?
Oil change.
You put the dipstick in the oil, then you pull out, you wipe it off, and you put it back in, and did it come out clean?
Listen, it was clean.
Well, let me tell a horror story, okay? Let me tell a horror story. My first experience with a dude, yeah. So, hey, what's up, South J brother? So yeah, he was cute as fuck, and so we was at this little motel or whatever, and one thing led to another. We started doing a thing. He was doing this thing and stuff like that. Now, mind you, because I had never had sex with a dude, I'm not asking these questions that I should be asking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, hey, he know what the fuck he doing. I'm just supposed to put my dick in there and just go for it, right?
That part.
So I'm sitting there and I'm doing my thing, and then I'm like, something bad happened. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, And he was just like, because he actually stopped, and he was just like, first of all, he's like, oh, I never had nobody massage before, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, so what just happened? Why is this happening? You know what I'm saying? What is this on my what is this? He said, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. And he went and got a towel and wiped it off. And I'm just like, I'm doing like this little Stewie thing. Ew. Like, I'm just like, it wasn't like, where I want to throw up. I was just like, oh my God, that's gross. Like, that's nasty. But at the same time, he seemed like, he was familiar with it, but he was unexpected because he was like, oh, it's not like this happens like this. And, I didn't expect you, blah, blah, blah. But I was just in shock. Then my hands were up the whole time. Like, I was just trying not to let my own dick touch me because it was just like gross. But he did all the cleaning and everything and all this shit like that. And I don't know what he should have did, but like I told you, it was still new to me. So the shit that I've learned over the years, of course, it's questions that, boom, I'm asked all the time. Like, are you good? Do you need, because I got it. You want to do it. Because nowadays, even tops, y'all listen up out there if you don't do it. Just because you don't bottom don't mean you can't keep the necessary things in stock, for, your partner or, if your occasional link up or whatever to make sure that they're good. Because the motherfucker was sipping tea all day long. Yeah, no, I'm straight. Okay, well, cool. That's what's up. But from my safety and yours, I need you to go and do another check.
Okay.
I need you to go and do a triple check. I know my body. Yeah, I've heard that before. And I know my dick. So let's go ahead and, agree to disagree. Okay. You go do your thing. I'm going to sit out here and wait because I'm going to tell you right now, you fuck up my sheets, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have a little trouble, only because I asked you to make sure that you're good. Now, there's a flip side to this. You don't have to worry about the kind of stuff with women. The only things you got to worry about with females is some form of cleaning. I remember this girl once upon a time, I was going to take a trip and follow the yellow brick road, the little trail down, going to have a little platter, going to go have some seafood. But it wasn't that fresh seafood. So before I even got down there, she's pushing my head down. I'm pushing back up. I'm like, hold on, bitch, wait a minute. Move your fucking hand.
Yeah, that's
Did the fuck is going on down there? Like, it was like, ooh. Just like, we ain't cooking no fish up in this motherfucker. I was just like, okay, look. I don't know what happened, but I need you to, I'll tell you what, I'll just play with your titties. And then we'll call it a day.
And you know what's crazy? I don't understand. I'm not in no way, shape, form, or fashion shaming any female or bottom. But I don't understand because I know when I'm a little tart. Okay. I do. And
you better know when you a little tart.
And so, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why don't we know our bodies better? Mm-hmm. Like, we should know when we are a little funky.
You would think.
Right. You would think. And I've never had an encounter.
But some people like that shit.
Listen.
Just saying.
A natural scent is okay. We not talking about natural scents.
Okay. You talking about some straight up.
We talking about, you've been outside. Mm-hmm. 8-10 hours sweating, moving around. Yeah. You not fresh. Ain't nothing wrong if you've been outside a couple of hours. You came back inside, sat down on the couch and relaxed, but you've been moving around. Okay, so I had an instance, right?
You had an instance or an incident?
An instance. Okay. My ex-girlfriend, she hit me up. What you doing? Now, imagine she's a tomboy. Okay. So she played basketball. She was out, she had her day. Some days she dressed real femme. Some days she's real thuggish. But this particular day she was out playing basketball. Now, at least that's what she told me.
I'm okay with a little sweat, a little body. You got a little natural. I'm okay with it.
That's what she said to you?
No, she told me she was out playing basketball.
Okay.
She did tell me she was out playing basketball and she might have been sweating a little bit.
Okay. You was cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, there ain't no wrong with a little natural scent. You was sweating a little bit, baby. Come on, let me smell you. Let me smell you.
No.
But the thing is, you've been out playing basketball, but you didn't take a shower in the morning before you went out and played basketball.
So she still had yesterday's scent on her.
I'm just talking shit. Anyway, she get to my house. I get my fork and my knife, and I get ready. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's dinner time.
You're ready to go to Munchtown.
Yeah, and I got halfway down there, and I started to regurgitate my lunch.
Did you for real?
I didn't do it.
Okay. Ooh.
I didn't do it, but she jumped up so goddamn fast. I said, well, goddamn, what was going to come out of me was going to smell better than what the fuck that smelled like.
So, wait, she knew why you jumped, why you like...
Yeah, and she was, it's like she was prepared. She moved so I ain't never seen her move that fast.
Why did she even lay down to begin with?
Baby, she could ask me if she can buy a towel or something. I would have, go ahead, take a shower, baby.
I can't deal with them. Okay, I'm gonna touch on this. So, I'm reading what a Virgin Fantasy said. He said, "Shit, a bottom needs to have a full-on clean-out experience at his own home." That's true. I'm not saying come here and do the whole full-out clean-out because, like you said, if you come to my place, you should already be prepared, right? You know what you're gonna do. Even though we sit up and talk about like movies or playing games or just chilling. You know you're gonna fuck. Let's just be real. Let's be grown. You know what's up. You know especially if we've hung out before, right? Then he said that. Let me see. I'll go to another one. What it said. The Virgin fan said those can be musty too, because they became accustomed to that and don't smell nothing. Talking about the BO. He said he can't even. Virgin fan said he can't even do it without cleaning up and out. Carl Tyrone said a nigga can be clean, smelling good, and still paint you.
That he ain't clean out of the way, baby. You need to triple check that. Run that water through one more time.
So technically, you ain't clean because I guess like because I remember. Oh, excuse me. I spoke with this dude and he was just like, this before he came over, just like, I'm still cleaning, but the color ain't coming out right, which means he was still. I'm like, oh, well, take your time. Although. I ain't wait up all night. If it don't happen, it don't happen. I'm good. Trust me. I will get to bed with no problem. Okay. You do what you got to do, but I'm not telling you to flush your insides out. Okay. And you come over to here and fucking up my fucking bed. Carl Tyrone said his body clean, that whole knot. Yeah, that's true because the motherfucker can't smell good. But what I don't like is that you get to that point where you get ready to do something and you're in the heat of the moment, things are going down and shit like that, and you know that you ain't right. Why you grabbing that lube? Why you rubbing my dick around your hole when you know that shit ain't right back there? Cause you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a check. I'm gonna take that little finger, whoop, slowly bring it. Oh, you ain't ready.
But it's crazy. Sometimes they're not aware on how deep you're gonna go. I realized that too.
Oh, well, I mean, not to toot my own horn. And I don't do this often. But you seen me. You know what I've done, and you've seen my work. You know how deep I'm going.
Yeah, but
so you need to be prepared.
But listen, sometimes some guys fuck right. When they fuck, some guys don't need to get off. They don't need to feel that ass smacking against their body. Like, I'm just saying, they can like pump halfway through.
It's funny you said that because Carl Tyrone said you was going too deep is a cop out to me. Cause what the fuck you thought I came to do?
I mean, right?
Nigga, right? Is that who's going halfway in?
Some people like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. Now me on the other hand, listen,
I'm going all the way through.
I want that ass smacking me back.
You ever?
I was smacking, and I want it smacking me back. We clapping in this bitch.
It sound like a damn monotone.
Yeah.
If it ain't clapping, it ain't happening. I'm sorry. Ain't no fucking halfway. I don't do anything halfway. Like you wish you would tell me something about the tip in. The tip in what, motherfucker?
Ooh, that shit used to blow the fuck out of me.
Just put
the tip in.
Fuck out of here.
I'll put this tip in. I'm gonna put the whole motherfucker in.
If you fuck up my if I come out that motherfucker,
I'm not. When I was like 19, 20 years old, I used to. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna just put the tip in. If you believe that shit, yeah,
yeah.
Then I stick a little. Ow. I said just put the tip, baby. That was the tip.
Oh wait, you going too deep? No, I ain't. I'm still trying to get the tip.
Right.
we gonna work this shit out.
That was the tip.
And then they try to do that shit where they want to ride and be on top. I'm gonna go Voltron on your ass. I'm gonna activate interlocks. You ain't going no fucking where. Just as you rising up, I'm thrusting.
Not activate interlocks.
He said, Blade was like, who is that talking on the side? Why he not on camera? So I'm on my phone on Instagram Live, and he's not on his Instagram Live, but that's my co-host. I'll turn it for you. His name is Mr. Dante Harris. There he is right there. Y'all nosy? What? Next thing you know, they'll be asking us, won't you do live sex shows on your podcast? No, don't do it.
Live what?
Sex shows. Nobody asked that.
Oh.
You better not ask no shit like that.
I was trying to make sure I heard you correctly.
No, nobody asked that shit. It's like, no.
Instagram gonna set your shit down
completely. Have you joined Blue Sky yet?
Yes, I'm on. Yeah. It's Blue Sky? I thought it was called Blue Ski.
It's Blue.
Maybe it's Blue Sky.
You got me tripping.
I thought it was called Blue Ski.
It's Blue Sky. Yeah.
It's Blue Sky? Okay.
It's Blue Sky. I haven't fully thought it out, but I actually thought about it for a brief moment, getting rid of my X page. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Blue Sky is pretty strict. I mean, I haven't seen any type of nudity on there, and people that's tried to post it, they blocked it and said that it says, hey, what's up, Arkansas? How you doing, man? Little sexy motherfucker right there. But thank you, Mr. Freddie Lee. I appreciate it. Rocks Boys are still around. You have a chance to, check it out. Definitely check out the site. But just to catch up on current events. So I still been doing my thing, of course, with the site, as you know. Before, I was working for Paramount at one time as a unit manager. And then one of my really, 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 really close friends started his own company. And he's working on a project and brought me on as a line producer. So now I have that as a credit now. So fortunate enough, I've been able to skip these positions into the production world. So I start off as a PA working on MTV, went from a PA to a unit manager. You normally work your way up to different steps before you can become a unit manager. Then I went from a unit manager to a production manager / because I did it as a hybrid position. So I did as a PM / LP, which is line producer, and then now I'm a full-fledged on line producer. So when his project gets picked up by a network, then that's what I'm gonna be. When we start back up, that's what we'll be doing. So
okay,
if that's something that I think that you would be good for, I'm gonna definitely reach out to you though.
Okay,
and then see, and then talk to him and see his thoughts on it. But
definitely, I'm gonna jack all trades.
Try to, because I was even going to talk tonight about what's up, project y'all, about being a production assistant. But I don't know like how the work schedule is because there might be a time where she'll need to be gone for like 3 months at a time, but the pay is nice. You know, I'm just saying, you know, people will do things, you know, for that bag, you know, if it's worth it.
I mean, talk to, you know, I ain't got nothing to, you know.
You mean, because, you know, y'all words and stuff, you know.
Right now.
Because even if it's a position for you and it pays nicely weekly, might be something, you know, talking like, you know, something like 17, 18, 19, 2,000 a week, something like that.
But see, I'm a project coordinator, so I could be anywhere.
Yeah, well, so your current job doesn't require you to be in the city?
They require me to be present in office, okay. But my job can be done anywhere.
So you can do it anywhere, okay.
Yeah.
Because with this particular, you would be required to be in the city that we're going to be filming in.
Yeah, so that's something I can work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have to revisit that. Then we'll have that conversation with you.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been going. And then recently, I'm not going to say specifically, we got crazy motherfuckers out here. Got hired on with the city, kind of, sort of. You know, they have a big contract with the city of Chicago.
Okay.
So I'm, you know, going through a training with that. You know, it's been good. Grown folks just don't know how to be in class these days.
What you mean?
Okay. So if the instructor's talking,
mm-hmm.
Why the fuck are you talking?
True.
Why the fuck are you even saying anything like that? And one of the senior managers at the facility came into the classroom, and she's like, because she just came back from vacation, she's like, why is so much talking going on here? I was like, finally,
the motherfuckers went to
somebody come in and said something. She was like, all these different sidebar conversations. She's like, while the instructor's in front of the class, why are you all talking? And I'm like, thank God somebody said it. I'm glad that she's having this conversation with these motherfuckers. She was just like, and some brave young girl got up and was just like, well, you know how it is. Sometimes we're trying to help out our fellow classmate and blah, blah, blah. She's like, so is he an instructor? I'm like, no. So why are you talking to him? You should be, he can't tell you nothing because he don't know none of this shit. He's learning just like you are.
Exactly.
Y'all have been paid to sit here and learn. Not to be fucking talking, and then you got motherfuckers nodding off in class. Yeah.
Not nodding off.
Dozing off in class, but yet you want to operate city vehicles and dealing with people, and you
got lives in your hands.
And you falling asleep. Like, then if they tell you to wake up and go stand up, you're like, I'm not sleep. That's not what they asked you. Get your ass up and stand up like they told you to do. It's like motherfuckers grown, but they feel like, oh, I'm an adult. can't be told what to do. If they paying you the way they paying you, motherfucker, you better hop out that chair like coal is under your ass. You better act like your ass is on fire.
I'm strict. Them motherfuckers that was talking, come on, you out. Look for another job.
That's what they do because they get that's exactly what happened.
Oh,
they will do that. Like if you come in, if you are 10 seconds late, if they say come back from break, right? Mm-hmm. At 9:40, you walk in that class at 9:41, go see the manager. And you get 3 times. You get 3 times to fuck it, whether it be late from break, late from lunch, or you get caught sleeping. They kicking you out.
Good, because that means you're going to sleep on this bus. And if you run into some shit or you put these passengers' lives in danger,
you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
You're going to be in trouble. It's just like I tell people, it's like, you know, y'all don't understand, like, this is some serious shit. They're not paying you this big time money to come out here and put people's lives in danger.
Exactly.
And don't none of you and then especially don't like with the truck drivers think they know every fucking thing.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're like, motherfucker, look, that A in your license don't mean that you're awesome, okay?
If anything, it stands for asshole.
Asshole. Don't just I'm like, just shut up and listen. That's all y'all do. Just shut up and listen. Just listen to what they have to say. And then if you have a question, raise your hand. Wait to be called on, then ask your question. Stop trying to like talk over. It's annoying to me. Like I sit just watch people and listen, but like, and I'd be like, shh. And I told him, I'm gonna give these motherfuckers like another week in the I'm like, look, like, bro, pull them to the side, like, bro, check this out. I can be an asshole. I'm just telling you this right now. I could be an asshole, but I'm trying to be like cool because I get it. It's a lot of us, blah blah blah, woody woo. But everybody else is trying to learn and understand this shit. And everybody's got exams that's going to be happening in a couple weeks, and you got to pass those exams before you get up out of here. Can't nobody learn shit if you run to your mouth so motherfucking much. So I need y'all to do me a small, itsy, bitsy, tiny favor. And they gonna be like, well, sure, Jay, what's that? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking talking. Just don't say shit. Don't shit. Because you still got 30 more days. Just not get through the first week. You still got 30 more days. So, yeah, that's my thing that I'm dealing with. So I'm hoping next week is a little bit, better. Blaze said, don't get Radio X. I don't know, man.
Don't get what? Oh, don't get
rid of my ex. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't like. I post, but I don't post a lot. Like I used to. And I don't mean because me and you talked about it. I don't give. When I say I don't give a fuck about followers, I mean I'm not trying to be like a lot of these motherfuckers that be tripping about how many followers. Oh, I've got 230 followers on my account. Good for you. Or 235,000 followers. Okay, good for you, motherfucker. So what?
But I think a lot of people have been making a move from X due to political reasons. Obviously, Elon is very big in his stance, alongside Trump.
Right.
Sorry, I didn't even mean to say that name.
Oh, I was like, bless you,
Agent Orange.
It's not a name. It's who I am.
Right. And so I think that's why a lot of people have been choosing to leave that platform. Mm-hmm. And listen, what's his name? Draco?
No, that was Blade 90.
Blade.
Yeah.
What would be the reason for staying on X?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why would you stay on X? Like, I don't have a reason to stay on X. Like, because I don't even feed into social media like that. Like, it's a good tool, promotion wise or marketing when it comes to, using it for the site and being able to connect with like fans and supporters. But I don't be on it. Like, even now when I get on there, it's mostly just sex shit.
Exactly.
And it's low key annoying because you see one dick, you've seen them all. You see one ass, you've seen them all.
But
please don't. We need them more than wood post.
Blue Sky just seen within the last couple of days, it's seen an increase of roughly 19 million people create accounts. Mm-hmm. So
on
Blue Sky,
yeah, Blue Sky is going up.
And I think that they're...
And you know who Blue Sky is, right?
No.
The former people from Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he's either the former CEO or the former one of the board members went and created Blue Sky.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think they should have chose a better name. But
well, I guess they're trying to keep it Twitter, tweet, bird, fly, blue, sky. Yeah. So he got a butterfly on there.
I mean,
you should have picked something else.
Yeah. I mean, we went from Twitter to, I don't know, Twitter, Blue Sky. I guess it's the same amount of syllables. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, they've had,
it's so funny.
within the last couple of days, roughly about 19 million people create accounts. So what I'm saying is, it's the same. You at some point, you're going to have the same people that's on X, that's on Blue Sky.
Which is happening. I remember when Don Lemon switched over, a couple other people, and they've got like hundreds of thousands of followers, like already. I'm like, damn, I caught on to it late, but it's and even with that thing, it's a thing of building up followers again. It's just like, I'm not, shit like that's what I'm saying. I'm not really big into the whole social media getting follower thing because it's just like I appreciate people that do follow me on X and the continued support. When I post stuff, they like it, they repost it and all that stuff like that. They leave nice comments and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not one of those people that look at the number and be like, oh, gosh, I only have 57,000 followers. I need to get more. It's more like, I don't give a shit. Like, because I've seen people follow and then they unfollow. I follow people that have hundreds of thousands of followers and then they unfollow me once they get into those triple digits. As if you don't have enough followers for me to follow you. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, to those people that do that, you know, for people that support you, for you to become who you are, to get the amount of followers that you have because they like and repost your posts, but then you don't follow them. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a big person to follow everybody that follow me because I don't be on there like that. But for those people that do follow people and then turn around and unfollow them after they get what they need from them, fuck you. Go fuck yourself, suck a dick, and just go to hell. Because as I've said, in the industry, we don't, you know, I didn't get and become who I am just because the wind blows. You know, I got there because of you all, your support. Because if you didn't watch it, if you didn't buy it, if you didn't comment on it, if you didn't like it, all this stuff turns into data and goes into Google, goes into to Bing, goes into all these other search engines, and it just, like I said, data circulates, it recirculates and becomes valuable information and causes these people to be who they are. And like, because they don't show that appreciation, which is another reason why I'm just like, you know, these motherfuckers, you know, people grovel there. Oh my God, you know, watch their OnlyFans are fucking great. They don't fucking like you. They don't know you. They're not going to recognize you in the street. A lot of people, you know, are just out here for the money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, they're out here for the money. And I've stood on my response has never changed in any and every interview that I've ever done. I've always said, I don't do that. I've never done adult films for the money. Never. And there's not one interview that you'll be able to find that I'll be saying anything different because it's always been the same. So if a motherfucker sitting there pressing you, join my OnlyFans, I need you to subscribe. This is 50%. You sound thirsty as fuck to me. I'm sorry. Oh, you subscribe to my OnlyFans? Oh, can you Bro, I'm not begging. You can, like, we talked about this once in another episode. You hit me up in my inbox, I'm going to retweet this. There's no hello. There's no, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, I like your work. I like your work too. Because I'll tell somebody, I'll tell you if I watch your post on X and it's good, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to compliment you. But that don't mean turn the shit around, come like, can you repost this for me? Fuck no, nigga, get the fuck out of my inbox. No, I'm not reposting shit. I don't do that a lot. I asked one brother, he hit me up. I just gave, you know, now it even makes you not want to give a motherfucker a compliment. It makes you not want to give a motherfucker a compliment because you know what's finna come after that. Can you repost this? No, bitch. The fuck? First of all, you got more followers than me. What the fuck do I need to repost your shit for? Repost mine. You want to do me a favor? Nigga, eat a fucking dick. No, I'm not reposting. And then I tell you not to. I told him, I said, bro, I don't repost people's stuff like that. I'll do it on the Rock Boys profile. I'll have it done on the Rockafellaz profile. I'm not doing it on my personal. Right? Why does motherfucker hit me up again with a post he wants me to repost? And I responded kindly to, I don't do that, bro. Stop sending me the message. I'm trying to be nice not to block you.
It's probably a bot.
No, this is it's a real boy. This was a person, man. So I'm, you know, I don't know. I can fuss and complain about this shit all day, but I can do it because it's my show. So I don't give a fuck. You don't like it, eat a dick. But yeah, man, that's my thing. So my blue sky is Rockefeller, just as it is on other pages. If y'all want to follow me on there, I'm not saying I'm taking down my X page anytime soon, but don't be surprised if it happens suddenly. X page is the same. Y'all see my Instagram, Facebook is the same. I don't know, Dante, you.
I gotta order shit.
Is it the same name?
I Dante Harris. Yes, that's the letter I, DanteHarris. Everywhere, except for my Cash App. My Cash App is the Dante Harris. If anybody feeling generous, you feel me?
You asking for donations? You're gonna donate.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we kicked off. This is, like I said, we jumped into season 5. This is the first episode. We did that open mic. If y'all have certain things y'all would like for us to discuss, any specific topics, those shows would typically run about 45 minutes to an hour. This particular show, if you tuned in, you'll be able to go back and listen to this episode. It'll be broken up into 2 episodes, part 1 and 2, open mic number 10, part 1 and 2. Part 1 will be posted on Wednesday or Thursday of this coming week. Part 2 will be posted the following week, even though we'll probably record another episode on next Saturday, but that won't be posted until the 3rd week of the following week after the second part of open mic number 10. But you can also go back and check out some of the previous episodes of Rockafellaz Radio from season 4 and the previous episodes before we actually start naming seasons. There we go. But this is, however, season 5, episode 1. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. I've been your host, Mr. Rock Rockefeller, along with my co-host, Mr. Dante Harris.
Ciao.
We about to get up out of here. But for those of you that cannot see us, we are giving you the deuces.